You've got some major career changes upcoming. A lot of you are about to get a promotion in your current job, or you're about to switch careers altogether. The biggest thing you need to know is just trust the universe, because the universe has it all sorted out. And sometimes when things don't go the way that you expect them to, know that they can actually go better, even if there's little hiccups and things that happen along the way. So major career changes, overall energy, and wow, beautiful. Breaking the misconceptions that others have. So there's something you've recently did, or the way that you've, managed to overcome difficulties in your life. A lot of people have a newfound respect for you, or realization that they may have thought you were someone you weren't. So 8 of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like you're about to gain a lot of forward movement and respect in your life, and the fact that you are so hardworking. People are now starting to see that. You may be someone who has multiple jobs, multiple streams of income, or you're destined to be your own successful business entrepreneur, business owner, or maybe both. Maybe you're meant to work for a company and have your own side business as well. You're going to know how it resonates for you. But trust in the path ahead, because it's a beautiful one. And by the end of this year, 2025, you're not going to be having all those headaches and stress that you once currently maybe are dealing with right now or faced in the past. This is the end of a difficult chapter in your life, and most importantly, this is the end of a struggle story that you had to go through to make you stronger. So 4 of Wands in reverse, you also may have been someone in the past who spent a lot more time socializing or celebrating, and now you don't do that as much anymore. You're a lot more focused on your future, your career, possibly your family, or those that you truly value. And a lot of people are realizing now that they had you kind of placed in a spot where they thought you more cared about like a social standing than you did your future, your career. And people are realizing that that's not it, because you are the best of both worlds. You can be extremely extroverted, and you can also be extremely introverted, depending on what you're going through in life. So turning a new page, and also too, High Priestess coming out, following your intuition no matter what. So if you know that you are destined for a certain path or career in your life, going towards it, even if it seems next to impossible. So the Fool here, new beginnings, and the High Priestess, trusting your own intuition. Let me see if there's any more messages that Spirit wants you to know. Psalm 74, so you may have recently turned a new page as well when it comes to your devotion to your prayer. And if not, check out that verse, Psalm 74. It's very uplifting and very much so something you need to hear right now, since that came out. Very specific. And you need to know to never give up on your dreams, no matter how many times you feel as though the door was slammed in your face, or you got a no, or you got rejected. There are many good things that are coming for you, and you need to be able to keep moving forward. Wow, so applying for your dream job, this may be it as well. Maybe you felt like you faced so much rejection in your career in the past, you were a little hesitant to put yourself out there. You have to keep trying, because there is some type of beautiful new blessing and opportunity that's coming for you. And if you didn't get all those no's along the way, it wouldn't have led you to this beautiful opportunity, because you may have been stuck somewhere else. So applying for your dream job, and may you never give up on your dreams. And you're about to run into someone from your past. So you need to know that this may be a very unexpected revisiting from an old friend, or someone you once held near and dear into your heart. Some of you may be reconnecting with an old love interest, or someone that you once felt heartbroken by. There may be this person that really wants to come back towards you and make amends for the way that your relationship ended, because this person knows that they left you heartbroken. And now that they see your focus is off of the heartbreak, and you're like focused on your career, getting your life together, that is very attractive to this person and many other people. That's the thing, right? When someone thinks that you're going to stick by their side no matter what, sometimes they don't truly appreciate you until you walk away. But the fact that you were able to shift your perspective from possibly being stressed out over the wrong things to a new beginning in your career and life in general, it has this person feeling extremely excited, or just wanting to really reconnect with you. So you are legendary, okay? Legendary status is yours. And it's like people who knew you from the past are now seeing that you've really changed your life for the better. You've really focused and shifted things into gear. And most importantly, that you are not the person that some people maybe thought you were. Someone maybe thought you were just set on being heartbroken and never moving on. And instead, you have proven one or more people to be wrong. Because a lot of you have really just realized that life is what you make of it. Everyone goes through heartbreaks. Everyone goes through struggle. But when you can learn to look at things with a beautiful perspective and say, okay, well, what's next? What good is coming next? That's when your whole life will change. And your spirit guides have been leading you. So you specifically have a spirit guide who is of major significance to you in your life. And this spirit guide is the one that is pushing you to keep moving forward, even when you feel like life is at a halt. And you predicted something and it was true. So wow, this may be how you're breaking some type of misconceptions that others had about you, because you were able to use your intuition to steer yourself out of a negative situation. It's like you actually had the ability to somehow see that a situation wasn't truly meant for you, or it wasn't working out in your favor. And the little moves that you made towards the changes in your life actually led you to a much more peaceful place, possibly a new beginning with the Fool there, or this is energy coming out. Some of you are about to have a major shift in your career, and a lot of this has to do with you calling in more abundance. Remember, you are what you say you are. So if you're not putting in the work and you're sitting there in a mindset of struggle, that's where you're going to stay and feeling lack. But when you tell yourself you are deserving of everything beautiful that the universe has to offer, and you know you're putting that work in, you are going to be blessed. Okay, so get ready for this new blessing. And a lot of you are meant to follow a path by using your intuition and starting some type of creative venture on the side. So you may be someone who is amazing at artwork, music. You may have a passion project, designing clothing, jewelry, possibly even being someone who is self-made. That may be the major career change coming in. And a lot of people maybe never expected you to do such a beautiful move for yourself. But now that you're doing it, you are legendary, because people see you doing that thing, okay? So trust that this path is leading you to ultimate happiness. And that's what you need to remember. All those little steps you take, no matter how big or small, are ultimately leading to your own happiness and your wish fulfillment. And by this time next year, your life's going to look a whole lot different, because you're going to be living some of those manifestations that you once only dreamed of. So remember too, right now, the social invites, the non-committal relationships or friendships, all those things are temptations to distract you from your highest good. So some of you as well, maybe people are under the impression you were the relationship type, like you always needed a relationship to make you feel happy and stable. But people are realizing now you're not afraid to walk away from a situation or person that no longer serves you or doesn't align with your core values and beliefs. And realize too that sometimes temptation comes in many forms. Temptation can be going back to a relationship you know's over. Temptation can be spending time socializing when you know you should be working extra or you have a lot to do at home. You know, temptation can come in the form of even watching TV when you know you should be focused on other things. So realize that, because that is the biggest thing that is a blockage for you or was in the past. And wait for winter. Well, isn't that fitting, since winter is about to approach? So during the winter months, the Fairy Queen of Winter will help manifest your most heartfelt wishes, as long as your intentions are for the highest good of all. So as long as you're moving with positive intentions and a pure heart and moving accordingly, right? Not just for your life, but to benefit those around you in a positive sense, know that your truest wish fulfillment will be yours. Your wishes will be granted. And just make sure that you are spending an adequate amount of time with family and friends and those who value you and those who you value, because soon you're going to be so booked and busy, you're going to wish you had extra time to unwind or spend time with family and friends. And I feel like a lot of you manifested that, because you were in a season before of feeling like possibly you had too much free time or you had not enough going on to lead you to where you want to be. So trust this path is leading to your ultimate happiness, and it all starts with you applying for a dream job. Start shifting this mindset as well, because this whole reason this heartbreak happened to you was because your priorities were out of character. You were too focused on maybe making someone else love and care about you the way that you needed them to, versus going after your dreams. So realize that this major shift happens when you learn to accept love comes and goes. Nothing in life is temporary, but what is your own happiness and your own focus. So applying for your dream job, your spirit guides didn't want you to later on regret the fact that you maybe invested too much time, energy, or love into someone who just wasn't giving you the same back. So with this Fool, the new beginning, you may be a Pisces, Aquarius, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, double Pentacles energy. Pentacles represents abundance, okay? Abundance, natural prosperity, and success. And it's all about you putting the work in. So it's time for you to get busy and get focused. Whatever it is you do for a career, it's time to practice. It's time to put more hours in and dedication. And if you are a creative person, it's time to put more energy and effort into your arts, because it's going to benefit and work out in a major way if you put the work in now. Something about winter being significant. Now, if you're someone who's been looking for a new job or anything like that, keep putting yourself out there. Keep applying. Keep showing up every day, because it's all about divine timing. That rejection you faced yesterday might be leading you to a better path tomorrow. And that's something you got to live by. You got to know at the end of the day, whenever someone tries to block something from you, or you go through something where you feel blocked, it's because divine is leading something that he knows long-term is going to be more fitting for you. So sometimes if you face some type of rejection, it's like maybe that career path that you wanted was only going to be temporary, and you need something that's long-lasting, full of longevity. Some of you may definitely be facing a situation where you needed to learn how to forgive the past and to overcome and to realize that unless you are putting yourself at the forefront, you're going to keep facing obstacles or disappointments. You may be a Virgo. Angel numbers are significant right now, so you may be seeing a lot of angel numbers. 111, 1414, 4002. Super random, okay? You deserve everything this world has to offer. So spirit guides want to remind you, and I'm just the messenger, but you deserve every beautiful thing that's about to unfold in your life. So keep that chin up. And I hope this message finds someone who may have been having a hard time today from when you see this, because this is meant to show you things are about to turn around for infinitely better. And someone has been standing up for you behind the scenes. So this is breaking the misconceptions that others have. There's someone who knows that you have a beautiful, beautiful heart and you are extremely hardworking. Now also too, someone has seen you go through the worst of things and overcome, and you are divinely protected. So that's something you need to know. You have a lot of beautiful things coming your way. So any more messages? You're divinely protected again there. And their heart belongs with you. So wow, whoever this is standing up for you behind the scenes, you have a love interest who really has your back. This person may be the one who's going to recommend you for a job, or if not, just knows that you are someone who always puts yourself out there, even when you feel rejected. And that's what's leading to these multiple career changes, okay? Major career changes and multiple. I feel like you're either going to branch out into an entirely new career, or you're going to receive really good news about a major promotion, which is going to include extra hours, more stability, the ability to be able to live more comfortably, which is what a lot of you need right now. And you may be feeling as though the places that you once sought for this understanding or for this future endeavors were not the places you were meant to be in. The moon in reverse, there's too many illusions around something, so around somebody or something. And you deserve someone who is straight up and truthful with you, honest with you. You deserve someone who understands your intelligence, who meets you in the middle. And look at that. With that Seven of Swords in reverse, in the past, there was someone who was trying to take away an opportunity from you, but it's been blocked. And you are divinely protected. Someone in the past was trying to stop you from this major career change. But there is another person who is of major significance who's standing up for you and allowing you to have the changes necessary. So you need to know someone sees your heart is pure and you have good motives. So if you're already working within a company and you were up next for the promotion, there was someone else who wanted to take that from you, but it's being blocked because there's another person who sees you deserve it. And also too, if you're putting yourself out there for a new career altogether, some of you may become your own independent, hardworking person. So business owner, self-made entrepreneur, or starting a small side business, something to bring in extra income. And this is that major career changes. So realize that certain things in your life are a distraction, and Seven of Cups is here to stay. Use your discernment because there are many options that are about to come in your life. So choose one that is best fitted for you. What's going to make you happy at the end of the day? And most importantly, with that Seven of Cups there, know that whatever decision you make is going to be one that's for your highest good. So applying for your dream job, and trust that all this is leading to your ultimate happiness. You just have to be willing to let go of the past, to see it for what it is, and to allow yourself to fall naturally into this beautiful new beginning that Divine knows you will be appreciative to have once you finally see all the puzzle pieces coming into play. So I hope you have a beautiful day. Drop a comment if you want more of a career reading, and God bless you. Thank you so much. Thanks to all the returning subs and anyone new to the channel. Have a good weekend.